Hey everyone! Hey! Let's not be the theme song for this channel. So today this is the look that we're going to be doing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see how I got this look, then please continue watching. Let's just jump right in, and today we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette volume 2. Let's go in with the shade Next, which is this burgundy shade right here. And I'm just going to place this all over my lid. And I'm using a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH36 brush to do this. I think I want to do something smoky today, but also fun. So let's just place this down. Okay, and I'm just going to build that up on the eyelid, because instead of having the darkest shade here on the like on the outer corner, we're going to place this right in the center of the eye. That's where I want the most pigment. So right in here, like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, a JH34 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Feeling Myself. So that's this orange shade right here. Okay, and I'm just going to grab some of that, and I'm just going to blend around the edges. I'm going to bring that all the way in, because like I said, that darkest shade is all over the lid, so we want this to be super gradient. You just want to make sure that that's brought all the way in and everything blends nicely. Just like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush. This is the JH31 brush. And I'm gonna dip into that shade, that yellow shade, No Joke. And I'm just going to blend around the edges of that. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that first initial brush with that darkest shade, and I'm going to lay that back down, and I'm really going to pack this on. Like that. Back in with that brush that we use with that yellow shade. No initial product, just the brush. And I'm going to bring that in. Just like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab a Morphe M433 brush with that orange shade, and I'm gonna keep this right in here. And like I said, with this type of look, I will be going back and forth with the shades until I get it blended how I want it. Okay, back in with the yellow. Now I'm going to grab a more dense blush, a flat shader brush, a JH41, and I'm going to grab some more of that darkest shade, and I'm just going to really pack this on the lid. This brush will do the work for you as far as packing wise, so that's why I chose this. Like that. Okay, back in with that M433 brush with no product on it. It's the one we use with the orange, and I'm just going to blend the edges of that just so everything is soft. Just like that. Okay, now back in with the Morphe brush that we use with the yellow, and I'm just going to blend around. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to clean up underneath the eyes, and I will be right back. Now we're going to move on to the rest of our face. So today I'm going to be using the Versace Skin Tune Blur for my primer. And I'm just going to rub that in. Okay, I'm going to be using my Born This Way foundation with the IT Cosmetics foundation brush. And I'm just going to squirt this on my face. Just like that. Now we're gonna blend it out. This is definitely one of the best foundations that I have ever used. I've used it for a while now, and I'm excited to get my hands on the new one that they've come out with. So I'm excited to try that. If you would like to see a first impressions on that, please let me know. I love doing my eyes first because, like, you get, when you do your foundation after, you get to see the look, like, slowly come together and look so good. Now for concealer, I'm going to be going in with the tried and true Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand. Okay, so I realized we look a little crazy, so I'm going to go back in with that foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend around the edges of that just so everything blends together nicely. Like I said, we don't want any harsh lines. And now we're going to set, so I'm going to go in with my trusty Secret Brightening Powder and a beauty blender. I'm just going to make sure I have no lines or nothing settling in the crease, and I'm just going to add powder. I'm going to go in with Too Faced Peach Perfect. Just going to be using a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to dust this all over the face. For bronzer, I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild bronzer, the one in the shade What Shady Beaches. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to take a Morphe R2 brush, and I'm just going to swirl it around. I'm just going to apply it all over the cheeks. I'm in with Hoola, Benefits Hoola, and the JH05 brush to contour. And I'm just going to keep this right in there. I'm going to be going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills and Blush Trio and Peachy Love, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to swirl all these colors together and just put them on the apples of the cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with a stippling brush, and I'm just going to make sure everything is blended. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be going back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero. And I think I'm going to go in with Daydream and Kitty Cat. So I think I'm going to use the more pinky shades today. I'm going to be using a JH09 brush. And I'm just going to mix those two together. I'm just going to apply it to the cheekbone. Okay, and now we're going to finish up the eyes. So I'm going to go in with that brush we used with that orange shade, and I'm going to put that right on the lash line from the inner to the outer. With this part, we're basically going to be doing the same thing, just on the bottom part of the eye. I went with the fluffy brush with some of the yellow, and I'm just going to blend. I'm going to be connecting the bottom lash shadow with the top. So everything is going to kind of blend together. You see what I'm saying right in here? So we're just going to blend it and make everything mesh together. Just like that. Okay, back in with that brush that we use with the orange, and just going to kind of slightly just blend everything. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm going to go with that flat shader brush, and I'm going to add some of the burgundy, and I'm going to keep this super tight onto the lash line. So this is not going to be coming down far at all, so I'm just pretty much placing that right there. I'm going to mix that shade with the shade in the palette called I'm In It. So I'm going to mix those two shades together to kind of give me a holographic yellow highlight that I'm going to place right there. Okay, we're back. I got liner on and I put lashes on. I used the Salon Perfect clusters today. And now we're going to move on to the lips. So I'm going to go in with MAC Spice. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with Huda Beauty's lipstick in Anniversary. And to top it off, I'm going to go in with e.l.f. Retro Paradise in Dream On Lip Gloss. That is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!